It is interesting that a biodiesel company is in agriculture. We are trying to get more biodiesel made in Hawaii for Hawaii. There's only a finite amount of used cooking oil and waste grease to be had here. So we realized our path to more energy in Hawaii had to go through agriculture. In order to make energy cost effective, we create some high value products, culinary oils and cosmetic oils. These are an oil seed variety of sunflower. When they grow, they're taking the sunlight, the solar energy through their leaves and putting it into seeds. And we'll take these seeds and crush them to get the oil, which is what we make biodiesel or cooking oil out of.
At the crush mill, we're making sunflower oil and mac nut oil. Because of the fact that we have no additives, no preservatives, you get the full essence of the sunflower of the mac nut. So it's a really special oil, unique to our islands. We are expelling the oil from the seeds and nuts, and what we get out of that process is our oil and what we call meal, which is basically the solids left over. That is a food product for animals. Our operation is zero waste in the sense that what we're producing, none of it's going into a landfill, it's all being used. We're growing our food and producing fuel all from the same model, the full circle sustainability, which is it's really cool.
This is a prime example of a circular economy where we grow the crop, make sunflower oil, which goes to the restaurant. And when the restaurant gets done with it and it goes into the used cooking oil bin, we pick that up and turn that into biodiesel, which powers up not just our farm, but the utility and heavy trucks and buses. And all of it stays here in Hawaii. One of the biggest issues that civilization faces today is the amount of CO2 and pollution that we're putting into the atmosphere. We've got to stop. The sunflowers or the oil crops are an excellent way to do this. We're taking CO2 out of the atmosphere. Some of it's sequestered in the ground, the rest of it goes into the oil. And when we burn the oil, we release the CO2 from this year. It's not fossil CO2. This is a net balance on the CO2. The thing that's different about biodiesel compared to the other renewable energies is that you can store it easily and it can be used on a moment's notice. We make the equivalent right now of about 250 megawatt hours of electricity per day that you can use anytime you want. So when we're talking about supporting the power grid, this is how we're going to do it.
It's really exciting, really fulfilling to know that we're part of the solution for the state, that we're helping to offset the use of petroleum fuel, and that our fuel is made within the state of Hawaii and providing local jobs and the local community with an energy source that wasn't previously there. It's also really great to know that we're taking a waste material that would have gone into the landfill and helping divert that into something that's useful for the community.
When we really explain out the whole circular economy of this, farming to food to energy and back to farming, this is something that creates jobs. It's using our land correctly, and in the world today, this is where we need to be going.
This model is going to become increasingly more important as the rest of the state gets on board with the circular economy. And every one of our employees should be extremely proud of what we're doing here, because this is where we want to get to as a state.
When we talk about sustainability, to me it means leaving the next generation the same opportunities that we've had. So we need to take care of the land. We can't continue to take resources away from the next generation. We're trying to learn not only to grow energy and oil, but to do it in a way that is sustainable. I want my kids and grandkids to get, hey, they did it right for a change.